Welcome back to DnD in Quarantine Land.
Dynamite.
Hello?
Oh, I like that.
How you
like
doing, my
that,
friends?
Wes.
Here we are. A few weeks back, we started playing Dungeons and Dragons here on the Jovenshire channel and on the Lasercorn YouTube channel.
And we are
and,
new.
We had a really cool adventure on both channels, and then we had this cliffhanger ending, and then quarantine happened, and we were like, no, we are not going to continue the story until we can all sit down in a room together. And then, you know, yeah, that was a funny dream we all had.
I just realized I was muted for the last minute of my life.
Oh my god.
Gang life.
Did you get your clap in, though?
I did get my clap in, but only on the safety one, and then I was saying a bunch of annoying things you wouldn't have wanted in the video, so it's for the best.
That's worked out. As you can see, we are all recording from our own homes right now. We did not want to wait any longer. We have an epic conclusion to this D&D story, and we wanted to share it with you. We know that you guys have been really excited about it, and here it is. We are not letting the world slow us down. We are going to do this mainly so that we can get it done and then, you know, start more D&D adventures.
I really hope they find a vaccine soon. A vaccine.
An vaccine.
That's
Is that his thing? Is that what he does?
You came up with that last night.
Is that his
I didn't. I just came up with it now, and now that
just
I'm
now.
out loud, it doesn't really work. Because the V kind of ruins it. If it was an vaccine.
What if you had said a vaccine?
Yeah,
Like
that's how I should
That's
have
the
done
way
it.
to do it.
Yeah.
That would have been the way.
So this is part one of the epic conclusion here on my channel. Tomorrow will be part two, the actual epic conclusion to this D&D story. Over on Lasercorn's YouTube channel.
I like your character already.
But to kind of remind everyone, now you guys are all, and I'm looking as I talk. I'm looking at all 6 of them on screen here. You guys are now in a room together at the same time, and you guys haven't seen each other's characters. So let's go ahead and introduce ourselves in character, and I'll call it out here. So let's go ahead and start with Mari. Let us know who your character is.
My name is Kaizen Voldra. I am a elf monk from the Milfwood Forest. I
Milfwood.
have a star hat.
Milfwood Forest.
I want to go there. I just
That's
want to
right. I don't know why I ever left. I've got a star bat that I've created in the past few adventures that we've had. I am equipped with a shuriken and a sword, a samurai sword, passed down from my family members. And one day I will be king.
If you refuse to have children, you can't live
be a
in
MILF,
Milfwood
yeah.
Forest. So it makes sense why you were exiled.
Wait, Kaizen's a dude?
No, Kaizen's not a dude.
Oh, so you're the queen one day.
But like,
No.
No, I'll be a king.
No,
Strong
anyone
dude
could be
energy.
king,
Oh,
Lasercorn.
all right,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Then
Krulax is not very woke, I guess.
jumping over to the other party, that's going to introduce Boze. Tell us who your character is.
I am Tiffany, Realm Defender. Kind of have this weird like amnesia thing going on. Really sorry about that. I'm just here to mess stuff up, to put it lightly, and not to mention I have my noble steed, Davis, the pigeon, the poisonous, venomous, vengeful pigeon. that
Steve would like
will
to
not
roll
be
to see
eating.
if he can catch.
No.
Nope,
No,
not yet.
not yet.
I would like to roll.
And if you guys
just-
recall, Steve has been rolling for 3 episodes to try to kill Davis, and it
Yep.
has not happened yet. This is the pigeon of destiny.
No, you look. I'm offended that you would assume that I am planning to consume Davis. See, I just want to spend a little bit of time with him and get to know him just a little bit better.
Bouncing back to the other party, we've got another dwarf in the midst, Lasercorn. Please introduce this character that needs no introduction, but we'll do it anyways.
Yes, I'm Krulax. I come equipped with a throwing axe and another throwing axe and also a battle axe. I kind of have a theme. It's kind of my thing. I'm ready
I don't
to
get it. What's the theme?
It's axes. Axes is the theme. I got into a little trouble a while back. I got thrown into prison because I threw a barkeeper into a beekeeper. It was a whole thing. And I met some new friends along the way after getting thrown into prison and fighting my way out of the arena. And I'm here to get this horn and get paid. Let's get paid. Let's get into the action.
Does anyone else just really want to see what Krulax is like on a normal Zoom call?
Hello. Can you hear me? Mic check. Can you hear me?
And then bouncing back to the other party, Flitz, tell us who you are and what makes you so unique.
Ladies and gentlemen, human bard, I'd like to introduce you to myself. My name is Honest. Adonis. Delphinus.
Those lute sounds. I'm gonna add lute sounds there
As I go.
And you're our pacifist bard who's found that he can do some damage using his words.
Your loot. Do you have your loot ready?
Oh, my lute is absolutely ready. Did you not hear the chime before? The lute is always ready. Thank you very much. Yes.
We'll be adding that in post as well. And then bouncing to the other side, last from Lasercorn's group, Wes.
Yes, I am Sky Pembroke, a half-elf druid, and I really like vine whipping things. Yes.
Yeah,
especially
a little too
explosive
much,
barrels.
actually. And yes, to the other party, please feel free to make fun of his name. We all have already.
There's nothing wrong with my name.
Last but not least, but yet smallest, Sohinki.
How dare you point out my height, sir? Yes, I, of course, am a goblin of great renown, a sorcerer studied under one of the most powerful wizards in all of history, and my name shall echo and ripple through the annals of time. Yes, I
Annals.
am Steve.
Hey, let's just make it official now. Sohinki, will you work on a cartoon with me where you are Steve the Goblin?
Absolutely, I will.
Excellent.
Can we just take a moment of silence for our fallen comrades? I am still thinking about our Deborah Mustard.
Ah, yes. Deborah.
Yes.
Valiantly saved us.
And Reichel Javis, Sir Reichel
Reichel
Javis.
Javis.
Sir Reichel Javis, the only one in this damn party who had any nobility to him.
That's not
yes.
true. I'm noble as frick.
It has been a long adventure to get here. Lives have been lost, loves have been torn, axes have been sharpened. And now we find ourselves continuing our adventure from where we last left off, in the Temple of Mankoa, in the search for a specific horn of Calamor's.
I'm sorry, did you say that we're looking for a specific whore?
Nun, a horn.
Come to the Milfwood Forest, I'll find you some.
Now, just to remind people in Steve's party, you were looking for this. Actually, let's not remind anyone. I'll let you guys tell those stories.
I
later.
was planning on blowing the horn.
Which could or could not be an issue.
can't-
I believe both parties have been
demand
warned not to blow the
I'm
horn.
going to do it. There's no
As
way
the
I won't.
bard,
I support you.
should blow the horn.
God, why did we get rid of Sir Reichel Javis? Oh my
You
God.
see, this
I've made a huge mistake.
this horn clearly must have some sort of magical
Well,
properties, and
speaking
who
of the
better
horn-
to deal with the horn than Steve?
Boyle. So you guys are in the temple of Mankoa, and Tiffany has made it to the top of the stairs first and stands in front of this horn. And as she was walking up to it, she heard off on her side, the opposite of where she walked up, a gruffish voice say out, "Tiffany."
Tiffany?
And now, I shall leave it to you.
Hey, cousin. This is an odd place to meet you. What are you doing here?
I mean, I was here with these people. I just met them. They're kind of cool. I figured I could make some money. What are you doing here?
I am also trying to make some money. I was actually contracted to come after this horn. It's worth quite a lot. Oh my God! I just realized I have some terrible news about our cousin Bulax.
Oh no.
He's very dead.
So let me get this straight, though. Your name is Krulax. Your other cousin's name is Bulax, but her name is Tiffany.
Correct.
As a goblin mage walks into your conversation.
Who are you?
Oh, you're asking me who I am? Well,
Yes.
you see, I am a goblin of great renown, a studied sorcerer. Yes, my name is something that echoes through the kingdoms all across the land. I am the great and powerful Steve.
Steve. And you're asking questions about Tiffany's name?
Yeah. And how are you gonna gang up on us?
Yeah.
We're
No,
family.
I'm not ganging up on
One
anyone. No,
sec,
I'm
ladies
simply
and
wondering.
gentlemen, one sec. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems we have family here. We were all drawn here for a reason, and we should definitely figure this out because this is an ensemble that could make maybe sweet music together.
Who are you?
See what he did there?
I am Honest Adonis Delphanus. Pleased to meet your acquaintance, Cruelax.
Cruelax, yes. And what is that you have? What is that? Is that an instrument?
It's a lute. It's a lute. It soothes the savage beasts. And
Actually, I'm sorry. I'm actually going to interrupt that conversation right there because I need. Who do I need? I need Wes and the Lasercorn and Mari to roll a d20 for me. And we'll start off. Let me know once you roll, and we'll. I want you to call out your rolls as you get them.
I rolled a 10.
16.
Okay, right.
5.
Mari, with the 16, you actually notice as Cruelax and Honest are having a conversation, Steve, who has walked into this conversation, you notice that he's wearing a trinket around his neck, which looks like the device that Deborah Mustard made for a friend of yours.
Is that friend Gary?
Gary.
You small goblin man there.
Yeah, well, it's goblin, not man. Please don't.
Speak to me. What is that around your neck?
Wait, I'm
Answer
sorry.
me before I cut you.
Ah, yes.
We all-
Where did you get that accessory?
Excuse me, because you see, I have many things around my neck. You see, there's this medallion. I have my friend Reichel's necklace, of course, and then a
Have you harmed the Gary?
I'm sorry. Who's Gary?
Who's Gary?
Lies! This man is a Gary murderer.
I'm sorry.
draw my sword.
Perhaps the DM could remind me if I know exactly what this trinket is.
Okay, so you have around you a necklace that you found on the ground. It is made out of metal and pieces of just random jibber jabber.
Jibber jabber.
And you have, it looks like a little toy made out of metal, and you've worn it around your neck.
No, you're simply mistaken. I found this on the ground, and Steve has carried it with him and cherished it since then.
Look, I've been told y'all this little goblin is trouble. I say, Cruelax, let's kill him.
Yes! My cousin Tiffany doesn't trust this little goblin. I say we destroy him. He's obviously harmed Gary.
I have no idea who Gary is, but clearly if Gary is no longer here, then Gary must be a punk ass.
Ah! You dare! That's it. I
While
attack
you guys are
Steve.
yelling,
I would like to attack Steve.
I
would
throw my,
like to
I whip
cast
up my
Ray
axe
of
bullet,
Frost at
and I throw it
Cruelax.
immediately at Steve.
okay, hold on. Okay, so while you guys are yelling,
Gary!
this is a lot to do. Okay, we're gonna go in order here. Wes, everyone quiet. Wes, you first. Wes, I need you to roll a d20 for me and share it in a message to me. Don't tell anyone else. All right, while he does that,
I'm guessing I
need...
know what kind of check that's supposed to be.
Yes. Boze, I need you... what did you say that you were doing in the midst of all this?
Oh.
Gary, Sohinki was talking about how Gary is a punk bitch.
Punk ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him.
Wait, so your partner, the person that you've been traveling with...
Well, dude, this is my cuz, bro. I mean, I guess
Okay.
I could protect him. I could protect him. You know, say maybe
All right,
not yet. We'll slap him around a little bit.
all right, and Tyson, you were going to attack Steve?
I absolutely would like to get my star bat out.
Steve
and
has a free
threaten-
action known as disengage, where he can break away from combat
Steve
without
does
penalty.
have that.
hide.
Steve does have
Steve has
that.
besmirched
All right.
the name of Gary.
I'm balancing a lot of things here. So we now have Lasercorn, so Cruelax, Kaizen, and Tiffany, who's taking up arms against. Giving me the shrug emoji.
She really gave you the whole.
I like
okay, in that
killing
case,
stuff, and that's my fam, and you know I'm right or die.
Flitz, I need you to roll a d20 for me, and let us know as you roll it what it
Throwing
is.
8.
Ah, damn it. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Steve's gonna
So
shall never lay
I
hands
know
on
what Wes
Steve.
is doing. So let's go to the top
You
here.
besmirched the name of Gary.
All right, so Sohinki, you see your partner now turning against you. You are disengaging.
Well, I was trying to disengage back down the steps maybe a little bit.
Okay. Yes, that actually does work.
Sure.
Is that what you choose to do?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So now that you have the 3 characters in between you, Kaizen, Cruelax, and Tiffany, you've disengaged down the stairs a few steps. Honest is actually kind of standing near them, facing you. And now, Steve, I need you to roll a d20 for me.
I rolled an 11.
All right.
That's pretty good.
Oh wow! Actually, what that's
in
going
the
to do
top half.
is, as you guys walk up to it, as you guys are walking towards Steve, you hear a giant explosion above you in the roof, and coming down are 5 ropes, and these robed figures are rappelling down the ropes. 2 of which, of the 4, are directly in front of Wes, who is about to grab the horn. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
15.
I've rolled
17.
a 3.
20!
Woo! You got a nat 20,
Okay,
Mark?
hold on.
Did
I
you just
did.
do the well?
Let me kind of
Get
go
in
in. Let me go in order here. Lasercorn, you got a 15.
12.
All right, Mari
Nat
got a
20!
20. Way to waste it. Wes, what was yours?
Steve has rolled an astronomically high number. It is a 5.
Okay.
Big oof.
Who am I missing? Honest.
17 plus 2.
Damn.
All right, 19. And Tiffany.
13.
Okay. Starting off, we've got
Kaizen.
Mari is going. Kaizen is going first. You rolled the highest. You have 4 guys around that have now landed on your plateau, and 2 are repelling by the horn.
As much as I would like to threaten and cut this goblin who dare even say the name Gary.
Gary's a
don't
punk
you
bitch.
dare. Don't you
He's
dare
a punk ass
even.
bitch.
Your time is coming, little goblin. But for now, I would like to threaten the nearest person next to me. With my samurai sword.
Okay. So you unsheath, and yes, you have an attack. You can move and attack. They're close enough.
I'd like to hold him by his neck and
Grappling?
and put my sword to him.
All right. Give me a strength check. Roll a d20 for me.
11.
And I rolled a 2. Yes. You've grabbed one by the neck and with your sword up against him.
Tell me who you are.
We are here for the horn of Calaborat, you filthy elf.
It doesn't tell me who you are at all.
As you see him, you notice that his complexion is different. It's not like a creature that you've seen before. You with your nature knowledge, you know that maybe he's part orc, part elf. Definitely an unnatural combination of races together.
Nothing wrong with a half elf, half orc. Just say it. It's 2020. It's okay to be half elk and half elk and half orc.
Elk. That's what it would be called.
It's
It's
an elk out here.
It's an elk.
Next up, we have a honest Adonis.
Right. Well, whichever robed guy is closest to the horn, I'd like to cast Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, make fun of him.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead, and this will be the one closest to you that it's not being held.
Hey, you!
Yes, vicious.
Hideous,
Yes.
ugly robed one! I took your mother to an ugly contest, and the judges repelled her. Sorry, no professionals.
All right. That landed. Go ahead and roll your d4 for damage, and I believe it's my speed is halved.
Cripes, I rolled a 1.
1 damage, and his movement has been halved. Next up, I see a Cruelax.
Cruelax is confused.
Now,
Was that cultist just physically hurt by that mockery?
you saw him take like physical damage from
That's
being
very
mocked.
strange. Anyway.
That's happened to
All
me
right.
before in real life.
Yeah.
I get it.
And you recognize these robed cultists as the ones that interrupted your fight with
So
the
they
guards.
might have harmed Gary.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'll go after the one that's such a weakling that the words hurt him. And it's time to try out this fire axe. A little experiment, if you will. Let's see how much damage this fire axe does. And I swing at the one that was peeing his pants because he got made fun of.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Oh, 18!
18. That is a hit, sir.
Yes!
For,
So 7 plus 3, so
3.
10
All
total.
right. Done 10 damage in total.
That's right, Krulax!
And he starts to sizzle a little bit as the axe sinks into his shoulder and the fire damage erupts and he's like, fire.
Yeah, actually, part of his robe starts to sizzle, and he has to pat it down. As he's patting, his hood actually comes down, and you see this grotesque half elf, half orc, scaly skin creature. How dare you tarnish our holy skin?
I don't know what you are, creature, but if you harm Gary, I'm gonna make you die slow and burning.
From there, we've got, after Krulax, is our Tiffany.
I would like to. Are there any of them, the robed figures, that are weak right now?
Yes, one has taken some vicious mockery damage and some fire axe damage.
I'm gonna attack that one with my javelin. So I got 14.
So no, it's so you rolled a 14 with your d20, 19,
Okay.
and that is a hit.
Yeah!
With the javelin.
Nice.
Is that on the guy
Shoot 'em.
that's been taking damage so far?
Yeah.
That's my cousin.
Go ahead and roll.
You could.
Roll a d6 for damage.
I did. I rolled a 6.
Oh, you got
I can
6.
roll them at the same time. So
Oh,
just-
damn. Alright.
Sidebar,
Yeah, so-
Krulax, your cousin's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah. Most dwarves are.
saying.
We're just awesome.
As Krulax went in and swung and got damage right into like the breast of this
Right in the
weird
breast.
looking creature, dude. And then menacingly, this half elf speaks evil words to Krulax, and before he can even finish that sentence, a javelin flies and right by Krulax's head, hitting him in the same spot as the axe and kind of pushing him back, rolling on the ground. And he rolls and hits to the feet of Sky Penbrook.
Okay.
You notice that he is still breathing, but he is down.
So yeah, I'd like to run back 15 feet, throw my ice dagger, 19 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Nice.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna tell you right now. That one went right into the eye of this cultist and exploded his head.
Woo!
Because it was the dagger explodes. I'm
Yes.
rolling 2 different dice, and we've got a 15 and a 1.
The nat one.
The nat one.
So as the dagger explodes, it actually cuts through one of the cultist's rope, and he tumbles all the way down past the horn.
And he
Bye.
takes 11 damage.
The other one had a successful
Right.
dexterity.
No, the one I'm talking about the one that actually got hit takes 11 damage. 11 ice damage.
Oh yeah, no,
head
he's
exploded.
He's dead.
He's
dead.
No.
Oh yeah,
The other guy took damage from the dagger
The
exploding.
explosion. Yeah. So one of
yes,
them got out of
the
the way.
explosion, and well, on the net fail, he fell. He fell down down.
So he's dead.
You cut it. You don't see him anymore. You cut the rope,
But he is
and
taking
he
11
fallen.
damage. correct?
Cultists go down the
And 11
hole.
damage.
That was gruesome. His head just exploded.
Yeah, that was badass, man.
Nice
We-
base.
We've been hanging out for a while, and that's the coolest thing you've done so far.
Wait, you thought that was cooler than the explosive barrel toss?
Well, listen, that put Gary in danger, so I wasn't 100% on
I
board
saved
with that.
Gary.
Oh, so you are partially the reason why Gary's no longer here then.
Don't you stop saying his name. You don't have the
Goblin,
right.
I did not have a problem with you until now. I may be joining the fight again.
Steve would like to know if there are still cultists repelling from the ceiling.
There's just the one so far.
And he's still repelling?
Yes.
Well, while he's sliding down that rope, Steve would like to reach his hand toward him and cast Magic Missile.
Okay. This is an automatic hit with 4d6.
Sounds like a dumb
right?
weapon.
I'm sorry, 3d4.
So I did 7 points of magical damage, and it's force damage. I don't know if that means that it would cause him to fall or something, but hey, if he wanted to fall,
it does 7 damage, and he actually it does push him back into this Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones. I don't know why I say Indiana Jones. More like a Tarzan or Spider-Man swing now.
So
excellent.
he's swinging on the rope. Got it.
Indiana Jones had a rope swing moment. You're not wrong.
All right, good action on Steve. Now for
my
guys. Now for my guys. 2 of the cultists that are still standing. One of them is going to do a force blast onto Krulax. So these are one's dead, one's being held by Mari. I have 2 more standing there. So one of them does a force blast, and for 17 plus 3 for a total of 20.
Dang.
Does that beat your AC?
It does. My AC is actually 19.
Ooh, just in time. So it did 5 damage, and you get pushed back 10 feet.
Okay.
Damn.
So now you are standing near Mari, who is holding the other cultist.
These cultists are using evil anti-Gary magics. We must kill them.
And the other cultist is actually doing a lightning strike onto Tiffany for 15 plus 2 is 17.
Mother clucker. Yeah, it's 14.
Yep. All right. So that, and then we are going to roll lightning damage on you, which is bing, 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 bing. You only took 2 damage, but 2 other characters near you, we're gonna call. Actually, that's gonna be nearest you is gonna be Wes and Honest. Actually. So,
Wait, I took lightning damage.
Yeah, you took 2 lightning damage. There it is. And then Sky Penbrook and Honest Adonis both take an additional 2 damage.
Ooh.
My other cultist that is being held by Mari is going to do is try to break free. I rolled a 9. Kaizen, can you do just a roll a d20? You're trying to beat my 9.
Whew, 19!
The cultist that was being held by Mari was not able to break free, so he is his eyes start to glow bright yellow as his body starts to get engulfed in flames.
Very powerful woman.
You should probably let that man go.
I still have questions for it. Who sent you? Who?
You will never take the horde from us.
What do you want to do with the horn?
As his
Calamort is not for you to play with.
As his robes catch on fire, his body catches on fire, and Mari, you are going to now take 2 fire damage.
Wait, I can't roll for this?
Nope.
Nope.
Technically, you did roll for it. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a lesson in social distancing.
So Mari takes 2 things of fire damage. As he's set on fire, he actually goes and starts to run towards the horn. I'm going to give Wes a free reaction to this, though.
Attack reaction?
Yes.
I would like to vine whip his legs.
Remind us how your vine whip works.
So I create a long vine whip covered in thorns that lashes out at your command toward a creature in range. Make a melee spell attack against the target. If the attack hits, the creature takes 1d6 piercing damage and is pulled 10 feet closer to me.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
That is a natural 19.
Woo! That is a natural 19.
Nice.
All right, I'm rolling.
Plus my unarmed spell, which is a +5, so 24.
Okay, I'm actually going to do you one better here based on how I rolled. You vine whip towards his ankle, and it hits and actually trips him up as he falls and rolls. As we go wide, you just see this a fight happening on this plateau as a fiery being just starts to fall down.
Okay.
Wait.
Wes is taken down 2 already?
So it's
Yes.
1, 2,
Yes.
that guy's dead.
And I've also... technically 3. Because I dropped the other one off of a rope and he fell over the side.
My man just caught on fire, so...
That counts. We'll count that as a kill. He was so scared of you, he lit himself on fire.
He's
Count
technically dead,
That's
and it is as a direct result of something that you did.
Yeah.
So I would say that you killed him.
And
for sure.
Steve's force, magic missile force damage, swinging cultist on the backswing is flying forward, grabs the horn and is able to kind of jump up, and you see him grab it and start to float up towards the giant hole in the roof where all the ropes are still hanging down. By the way,
Wait, he's floating?
Yes, he's floating.
Why do they need ropes to come down if they could float?
Because magic spells have cooldown, Mari. Come on, get with the program.
Wait, and he has the horn?
He has the
Oh,
horn.
well, son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah, we need that. We need that. We
Yeah.
need that.
Long range weapons go?
Yeah, we go sell them.
There are still 2 cultists that have done some damage. One did fire damage, one did lightning damage. All right, so Kaizen, top of initiative, it's your turn. You've got 2 cultists in front of you, and you have one floating away.
How far away is the one that's floating away from me?
It's, let's see, with the jump, we're gonna go maybe 20 feet. 20 feet above you.
Perfect. That's perfect for my shuriken range attack. And I'm just gonna throw some shurikens at this guy. Try to knock him down. At least knock out the horn.
Okay, you're throwing a shuriken at him. Go ahead and roll a d20. Even though, Mari, did you literally not hear what I just said?
Yeah, I don't
Mara
care.
doesn't care what you're trying to do.
She
I
wants the
don't,
credit.
because honestly, it would be stupid for me not to go for the one that's floating away.
I agree.
All right, go for it.
Oh my
right, so-
god.
What'd you roll?
Oh, the nat 1. The nat 1.
Did you roll a nat 1?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so funny.
Okay, great. So as this is happening,
Quit.
Sweet.
yeah, you throw a shuriken. The guy holding the horn is slowly floating up. He sees it. He reaches out his hand. He stops the shuriken midair and force blasts it right back at you. Go ahead and Kaizen, roll a d4 for damage against yourself.
Oh man.
Oh, come on. Stop
The
it.
curse of the one.
Oh. Oh, it's a 2.
Okay.
All right, 2 damage.
All right.
Next up, after that, we've got Honest.
Then I will cast Vicious Mockery.
Make fun of
Do
him.
me a favor. Actually, yeah, okay. So you're gonna do Vicious Mockery on one of those guys.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me those mean words.
God made rivers, the gods made lakes, the gods made you. That was a mistake.
Oh, damn.
I believe the correct
Damn.
term here is bars.
Bard. And that's a hit against me. Go ahead and roll roll damage.
That's a 4. But wait, do I put my spellcast attack bonus?
So you did 9 damage.
Word.
The horn is getting away. I do highly recommend taking care of
Okay.
these 2 guys immediately.
Yeah. Okay. I wind up the axe bolus, and I whip it at the one that took psychic damage.
Okay.
I'm confused as to how this axe bolus
You
works.
see, it's 14. You see, Steve, it's
14.
It's 2 axes tied together, and when you throw it, the axes sink into someone, and then the other one wraps around, like Batman has the bat bolus.
Yes.
What is this Batman you speak of?
He's this,
so
he's this
it-
half bat, half man.
You rolled. It was just a 14 plus.
Plus,
did you get a plus on it? Anything?
16.
All right. It does wrap around. Roll. Go ahead and roll. What is that? 2d6 of damage.
Yes. Oh shit. 1
Good.
and 4.
I hope this guy sets you on fire.
I used the fire axe once already. I wanted to switch it up.
Great. He is immobilized.
So
Nice.
I would like
You
to
have
just
the axe
point
bolus
out,
around
though,
him.
just as sort of a side thing, that Honest Adonis's attack did more damage with words than you did with axes.
Yo, there's
I
something
would
else
like to
that.
point out that I'm gonna fucking chop you in half, you little bitch. I'm looking for something to point out. They just finished with these
After
cultists.
Krulax, we have Tiffany Tafani.
Tiffany Tafani, Realm Defender, here to say, can I climb those ropes?
You can.
Because I would like to climb those ropes and figure out where they're coming from. And old boy's out here floating upwards, and I'm gonna catch him.
Okay. You just roll a d20 for a little strength check, just to make sure you can grab it and start to climb.
12.
12. Yep, you got it, and you started your ascent up.
Her accent.
Guy Penbrook.
Yes. So seeing the creature get away with the horn, I would like to vine whip and attempt to pull him back down.
Okay, I like this. Yeah, roll a d20.
That is an 11 to hit.
Okay, an 11. So check this. You have vine whipped him.
Okay.
And you're holding the vine whip. You have got it around his like ankles and shin, both legs, and you are actually he's still floating up though, and you now are floating up with him.
Help!
It turns out that robed man is full of helium.
And now we go to
He'll take
Sky.
1d6 of damage.
1d6. Go ahead and roll.
3 damage.
3. Great.
Steve would like to cast Ray of Frost at the injured fellow.
Yeah, he's immobilized too. Isn't
Yeah, he's immobilized, so I'm going to give you advantage. Roll 2d20 and take the highest number.
Okay. Steve rolled an 18 plus 5, a 23.
Okay. We're just, you hit him. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Steve rolled 7 points of damage.
And as he's harpooned there, or bolased in place, immobilized, you shoot your cone of cold on him.
A
and
Ray
she
of
slowly
Frost,
starts.
actually.
Ray of Frost.
Cold is a little OP.
Yeah, a little OP. Ray of Frost, and just from the bottom, he just starts to turn ice blue from the bottom all the way up to his neck, and he is defeated.
I would also like to add that I then form a javelin of ice and throw it right through his skull.
You know what? Yes.
And then after his head explodes into icy bloody
you've had
chunks,
too much.
I look around at the people that were threatening me before, and I give them a fiendish stare.
As blood just splatters and falls from the sky all around you. Yes. Actually, roll intimidation for me. So, Inky, roll a
Not
d20.
impressed.
Roll it.
We're about to find out if you're
He
impressed.
just stole that move from our guy. Sky exploded people's heads with ice first.
I rolled an 18.
You have 19 intimidation.
He tried to attack
Krulax and Tiffany, you guys were impressed.
Oh.
Though, yes, it had been done before, but you did not know such magic can come from such a small character.
And then I say something like,
guess.
that is why you don't with Steve.
Yes, great job, Steve. Now somebody help me as I'm being pulled up toward the hole in the ceiling.
I have one last cultist. He's going to do chain lightning again, and this time it's closest person is Krulax, actually. No. Krulax got pushed back. Honest, actually.
Honest
Oh my
Delphon
gosh,
is
so-
the funky Delphon.
Actually, it's honest Adonis.
So, I hit you for 17.
Well, not damn.
So I'm assuming that's a hit.
Oh, 13.
And I hit, but you only take 1 lightning damage, and 2 closest to you is now Steve and Krulax.
Wait, Steve is all the way on the steps.
Yes, but closer than Kaizen.
How dare you?
So, Steve, you take 4 lightning damage.
Oh, that was good.
And Krulax, you take 3 lightning damage.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Well,
bad.
I mean, you have a
I'm
conductor
in-
on top of your
Yeah.
head, basically.
I'm in danger of dying.
Then you
That's
felt fine.
science.
I would have healed you.
Steve has taken half his life in damage.
So now we go to the top of initiative, which is
Me.
Kaizen.
Okay, I can't do anything long range, so I am going to attack the one that is in front of me with my samurai sword. I'm gonna try to cut him.
Finally, Kaizen actually doing some work.
I already.
I was wondering if you were gonna show up
I
for this
killed
fight.
a guy. He combusted, and then I hurt myself. So I've done stuff.
Kaizen got some information for us, too. You know, we all heard that. Those
Okay.
little-
Go ahead and roll. And you're a freaking strong character. Let's see what you can do here.
13 plus 5.
Ooh.
So that's an
Okay,
18.
that's a hit.
And we'll see what our damage is.
Damn.
Itch.
It's a 4 plus 3, so 7 damage.
Okay, 7 damage. And I believe there's more you can do.
So it's 9 damage total.
9 damage total, and I believe continuing on.
It is a 13 plus 5.
That's a hit. Roll a d4 plus 3 for more damage.
Ooh, that's a 4.
Yep.
Plus 3.
All right. So extra 7.
16 damage.
Yeah, Kaizen showing up to do some work. So go ahead and narrate us through what you just did to this guy.
Okay, well, I wanna slice through first, and it looks like it slices through his arm, but it's still there. So I just knock it off with an unarmed attack, and then I just slap the shit out of him.
Yeah.
He's standing there, morally wounded. Next up, we have
Morally.
Morally
Krulax.
wounded.
No, we have honest. We actually have honest.
Morally.
Mortally
Like,
wounded.
Morally
Write it
morally
down.
wounded.
Wait, did he
Like,
say?
why
Did he
am I
actually?
doing
No,
say
he's
morally
morally
wounded?
wounded.
That's how you attack people.
We
Flitz.
have to get this
You
straight.
morally wound them.
Because if he actually said morally wounded, then Mari needs to write that down.
Yeah, he is morally wounded because I have slapped him so hard that it's reminded him of that time that his mother slapped him when he was getting into some gang activity when he was like 11 years old. And she was like, "What are you doing with your life? I did not raise you to be a gangster." And then right now he's like, "Why am I doing this with my life?"
I thought he was gonna tell her back. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Man.
Hey,
we-
now,
Alright.
Joven,
All right,
we do
now we're
need an
moving on. We're
answer.
moving on. We're
We do
moving
need
on.
an
We're moving
answer,
on.
Did you
No,
say
we're moving
morally
on.
wounded?
I said morally. Okay, let's move on.
He said it again.
Next up,
All right. Well, I'm pissed. He just struck me with lightning,
And me.
and yeah,
Who cares about you, Steve?
he just struck me with lightning. So I'm gonna have to pull up that loot and show him I'm a pacifist, but I'll also whoop your ass a fist. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go El Kabong on him. I'm gonna go El Kabong on him.
Whoop your ass a bit.
oh,
Give him
you're
the
gonna hit him
loot,
with the
give him
loot. You're gonna hit him with the loot.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the loot. El Kabong. I'm just go El Kabong on him.
Okay, roll your d20. I think your loot only does 1 damage.
Yeah.
You guys really, I have to commend you. You really do take the RP and you go through with what your character would actually do
That's
versus,
a 4.
what would do the most damage.
4.
Oh, you know what? You hit him with the loot and it made a boom sound,
Does it
but it
damage
didn't
the
do any
loot?
damage.
The loot is
No,
is
The loot's-
undamageable.
It's made out of good wood, so it's still. it could be damaged. but
Listen,
it-
No, it's
listen.
indestructible.
It's got that good wood.
It's about the
Goodwood.
principle of the whole thing. I was mad.
is.
The lightning only hit me for 1. I'm like,
Take time to heal your team.
Yeah.
Nah. Take time to hit him with the loot for no damage. Sure.
In dwarven culture, bard is a profession for cripples who can't swing an axe. I just wanted to point that out.
And with that insult, Krulax, you're up.
I'd like to chug my potion of size. I'm gonna chug this potion of size. I'm gonna grow real big. I'm just gonna grab him and pull him back down.
Yeah. That is correct, sir. You go big.
This won't be the first problem I've solved by drinking heavily.
Okay. Yes.
I'm actually not entirely sure what this does. Maybe the DM can actually tell.
Did you just drink it?
Yeah, I drank it.
All right. You feel a weird gurgly sensation in your stomach as your body starts to grow
As you become
and grow
quite erect.
and grow.
That's literally where I thought he was gonna go with
Potion of
that.
size.
Your penis
You are-
only
Oh my
has
God.
5 sizes.
You are now 4 times your original size.
which is just 6 feet tall.
Do I get a bonus to my health points for that? Does my health pool get bigger?
Great question.
No, your defense went up though.
Oh, my defense. All right.
Yeah. And would you like I think I saw where you were going. Would you like a free action here?
Now,
Yeah, I want to grab Sky's legs.
Okay.
I would like
So
to
that
ask
he
a
doesn't float
question.
away.
I don't mean to interrupt, but this potion does also not grow the size of his clothing, does it? Which would imply that his
DM?
clothing may have
That's a good-
burst
Good
off of him.
question.
The goblin has a
Yep.
has a question.
Hold on. Well, let's roll to see. Was this a magical potion that grew everything with the surroundings?
Yeah, it could be magic.
Nope, that's less than 10. No, it just grew you as you start to stretch through your clothing.
Cool.
No, my cousin's
Your-
penis. His penis.
Your weapons also did not
Avert your
grow.
eyes!
Oh,
Avert your eyes, cousin!
Rip it off.
Your weapons did not
It's
grow
only
as
natural.
well, so they have
Oh,
fallen
my
to the
weapons
ground.
didn't grow. Freak, I wanted a giant axe. All right.
And so you are grabbing Sky Penbrook. Sky, give me a strength check.
That's a 3.
That's a that's a 3. All right. So as he grabs you and tries to hold you in place, your vine whip actually snaps as
No.
the cultist now kind of rises to the top. But you were able to slow him down enough that Tiffany is about. They're going to reach the top at the same time.
Quickly, throw me out through the hole.
So that was your turn.
Okay.
But you will still be big this next turn.
I have to
Okay.
say, that is the largest dwarven penis I've ever seen.
Quit looking at my dwarven dick.
How many dwarven penises have you seen?
That is
Sky
impressive. I will
Pembroke?
tell you,
Yep.
the women of the Milfwood Forest would love to play around with a giant dwarf.
All right, Sky Penbrook, it's your turn.
So for my action, I would like to cast jump on Krulax. He will be allowed to jump 3 times his height.
Which is now.
Which is now a lot.
Joven said I was 4 times my size, and I was.
I will
4 feet
stay in the
tall.
large dwarf's hands.
So I could
and-
jump 16
and
feet.
say,
You can-
Krulax, jump us through the hole.
Wait, you can jump higher than 16 feet, right? Because how tall were you?
4.
So,
I'm a dwarf.
and you grew 3 times your size?
So you're 12
4
feet
times.
tall.
So you're
16
16 feet tall, but you can jump 3 times your height, he said.
He said.
3
Oh.
times 16.
Oh, okay.
real big.
Wow. Oh, yeah. So I could jump really high.
48
Dwarves
feet.
are not good at math.
You can jump 48 feet in the air.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, that's gonna get funny.
Good.
Okay.
Don't say that.
All right, that's it.
I
Steve.
hear Sky and I give him a thumbs up, and I bend
Yeah.
my knees and ready to jump.
Well, we're down to Steve. Steve, would you like to finish the last guy that's here?
Steve's really good at finishing guys off.
Jesus.
Way inappropriate.
All right, go ahead and how are you doing?
Steve would like to attack this man with his quarterstaff.
Okay, roll a d20.
Steve has rolled a 10.
Great. It hits. You killed him.
Steve.
For the sake of time, you
Yes,
killed him.
Steve takes a quarterstaff and he bashes this man on the head, and he continues bashing him with the quarterstaff as blood and brains fly all over him. And then, once again, he gives a menacing look to his compatriots.
How this is going to work is, all right, so with that guy dead, I will call out that Tiffany Tiffany has made it up to the top of the hole at about the same time as the other cultist. And as the cultist gets up there, he actually, you all see, Tiffany, you see, just you, that there are 5 other cultists up there. And one of them actually grabs the horn and starts running because it's like running down a set of stairs. Because they're at the top of this temple, and they're actually now running towards what is technically the entrance of the tunnel. But there are, as you get up, there are 4 cultists now right there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give everyone the actions down here. Are we all gonna jump onto Lasercorn's
I don't
body?
think that Steve would jump on Lasercorn's body because Steve has been threatened by Krulax.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, here I'm trying to guide you guys here.
I understand.
Tiffany,
I'm telling you what I would
see-
do, though, because this man told me he was going to murder me.
Tiffany, you are up there. Do you want to call down and tell people what just happened?
Yo, y'all, they got the horn up here, and those dudes we just saw, there's like 5 more of them. One of them looks real pissed off, and another one's ugly, but the rest of them look the same. This one's got a horn. I was thinking about throwing my javelin. Y'all should really come up here. Can you jump on him and jump up here?
All right, Krulax hears this and he's like, all right, guys, brief truce till we deal with these cultists. Everyone, grab onto one of my giant arms and I'll jump us all up
I'm
there.
hanging on a ball. I don't care what you say.
Okay.
That's what I'm going for.
I'm in between your socks.
Steve, as you were, you can still have the same thought process if you'd like, Steve.
Yes, I don't know if I can trust you. You were 1 moment ago trying to murder me.
That's fair. And I mean, I'm still thinking about it, but I want to kill these cultists first.
I send my pigeon down to collect the small man and let him ride up.
That doesn't happen.
Yes,
the pigeon just drops down and starts to hop.
No, I require the pigeon to help me up.
No, the pigeon
Wait,
hops
you know
down and is
what?
just like walking around. All right, so has everyone but Steve held on to Giant Elkhorn?
Yes.
Yeah, I got a ball.
Giant Cruelax. All right, everyone's hold on.
Oh,
All right,
and now
all right.
Mario, I
So-
think you would have to be like this.
Clutch it onto
So
a
you
ball.
grew 4 times. Go ahead and all right. So Cruelax, are you jumping up?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to jump
All
through
right.
the hole with all these people.
As you jump up, this hole is not big enough for you, and
Right.
as you jump up, you actually blast yourself through the roof even more. And you see, as you are able to land your feet down on like what's left of the temple, you see that cultists are actually trying to stumble and they are falling down to their death below. Tiffany, I need you to roll an acrobatics check for me.
Which,
Oh, yeah,
what,
dwarven
Oh, so I killed
acrobatics.
them by
20?
jumping through the roof?
Yes, you did.
Is that a
Awesome!
Yeah, you are a giant battering ram through the ceiling.
Naked battering ram.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, a 7. All right, you guys see.
Wait, plus 1,
as
8.
she- okay, you see as she actually begins to fall. Lasercorn, give me a saving throw.
11.
11. Yep, you were able to grab her by her
By my tail.
beard.
By her
I got you,
beard.
cuz.
So as you jump up there, you wind up seeing these cultists have fallen, but there was the one with the horn that did start to run away down towards the entrance of the temple. And once he's about halfway, he turns and he says,
You fools! You are not able to stop Calamort. He shall come and feast on your souls!
and as he says souls, you see an arrow fly right through the front of his face, popping out one of his eyes as he drops to his knees and then lands to the ground, letting the horn fall. And standing behind him at the front of the mine's entrance at the top, you see Gary.
Yes!
Gary! Holding a bow and arrow.
Oh, Gary, we missed you so much!
Gary, I love
And he
you.
just nods at you and then just jumps and falls backwards from
back.
the top of the mine. And you hear, and faintly, you hear a horse galloping away.
Wow.
That
What
was
a
so
hero.
badass!
That's
But
my
also, I was
best
kind of
friend
hoping
right
he'd
there.
hang out with
And
us.
then from below,
Marry
I
that
stopped
man.
slurping blood from him. I'm like, oh, did you find your friend Gary that you were going to murder me for? Is that what?
Yeah, it turns out the goblin didn't murder Gary. Well,
I said I didn't
yeah.
murder Gary, you son of a bitch.
Well, but I thought you were lying.
And from there,
It was
we
an
stop
original.
we stop this adventure. This has been the end of part 1. You will see the continuing adventure of what happens next over on Lasercorn's YouTube channel. Down below in the description, I have links to all of these beautiful people's stuffs that they're doing. You can go check them out. And yes, tomorrow on Lasercorn's YouTube channel, you will see the finale of this epic adventure.
Woo!
Gosh.
I am
So tune in
excited.
next time. Hashtag
Hashtag Gary lives. Hashtag Gary lives.
Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you need some more Jovenshire in your life, we have 2 videos there on the right. And don't forget to subscribe, because if you like this video, I guarantee you're going to like the other stuff that we do here. And if you get a chance, go ahead and follow me on Twitter and Instagram, because we create a lot of content there that doesn't always make it to YouTube. Go check it out.